drew a samurai sword from his backpack, and split it into 6 pieces before it hit the tray. Our whole table covered their mouths with their hands in shock. The kid caught a slice on the blade, ate it, and shrugged like he'd peeled a banana. I tapped him. "Dude, how did you do that?" He wiped the steel on his sleeve. "My family used to be samurais. My dad taught me a few tricks." I whispered, "Dude, you gotta hide it from the teachers, or the principal will have you expelled." He shrugged like he didn't care, and when someone threw a grape across the table, he split it mid-air without blinking an eye. People kept going, and someone threw a sandwich, which he cut into perfect triangle slices. A potato, he slices into fries, and just as someone was about to throw a birthday cake at him, the doors banged open, and Principal Collado shoved through the crowd, ripped the sword out of his hands, and held it over his head. "Arts and crafts stay in the art room." The kid rose out of his seat and shook his head. "Sir, this is not arts and crafts. This is a lifelong family custom." Collado laughed in his face. "Okay, karate boy, I've done sword fighting since before you were born." He pointed at the kid's chest. "Beat me in a one-on-one fight, and you keep your little tricks. Lose, which you will, and I will never hear about this again." The kid just nodded. They walked to the yard, and the entire school followed them outside. The kid unrolled a cloth from his bag and stood up with 2 wooden practice swords. He tossed one to Collado and kept the other. Collado came in swinging, wild looping cuts. "Come on, dance for me, karate boy." The kid snapped his sword up, blocked it clean, and didn't swing back. Collado swung harder and harder, but the kid kept dodging it. He barked, "Stay still!" and he reared back to bring his sword down overhead with both hands. The kid stepped in, caught the chop on his blade overhead, and cracked his own sword across Collado's wrists. The wooden sword dropped into the grass. The kid swept Collado's legs out and dropped him flat on his back, then set his blade against his collar. The yard went dead silent. The kid lifted it away and pulled Collado up by the hand. "That one was a trick my dad taught me." He pulled his sword from the dirt, slid it into his bag, and shrugged like none of it mattered. "And by the way, it's not Karate Boy, it's Samurai King."
Just